In this video, I'm going to talk about direct express fraud. Just from the data that we're seeing, it appears that direct express fraud has been on the rise, and a lot of customers are frustrated that their accounts have been victimized, money taken out, and they've been locked out of their social security, disability, or other government benefits. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 5 tips on how you can secure your account to make sure that you are not a victim of direct express fraud in the future. So if you are new to this channel, I will urge you to subscribe because we post content about social security, disability, and direct express card, and we want you to be the first to know when we post new content. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So let's get right into it. So how does direct express fraud happen? Well, it looks like fraudsters have been targeting social security disability beneficiaries for years, and particularly direct express card holders have become a target. So I'm going to give you tips that you can follow to secure your account to make sure that you don't become a victim of fraud. So here we go. Number 1, about password. One of the easiest ways that fraudsters get access to your account is when you have a weak password. And what does that mean? You'll be surprised how easy it is for people to log into other people's account because people use predictable password like password. People actually use the word password as their password, or they use admin or welcome or 1234567 or things like their pet name or their birth date, their street address. All those things are predictable passwords that fraudsters can guess and be able to use to enter your account. So if that is you, if you're using one of these predictable passwords today, go ahead and change your password to something that is much more harder to predict. And talking about password, it is also important that you make sure that when you're picking a password, it has elements in it that will be very hard for somebody to guess. Because the problem is that if it's easy for somebody to be able to guess, then it's not a strong password. So that is tip number 1. Choose a strong password. Tip number 2 is you need to change your password periodically. Yes, I know. There's so many passwords for us to keep track of. The idea of changing passwords makes us cringe because some of us have a certain number of passwords that we use on all of our accounts. The danger in that is that if somebody finds out what your password is that you use for everything, then it's easy for them to log into everything. So you should make sure that you're varying your passwords. Even if you are choosing the same things, make sure you're including elements into that phrase or word that makes it difficult for somebody to be able to hack into your account. So change your passwords regularly. And I'm not going to tell you what regularly means. It has to be for you, what works for you. But it's important that if you feel that you've been using a particular password for a long time, it is time to change it. And if you're struggling with passwords and there's so many of them you can't even keep track of them, then you should consider looking into a password manager. Google has a password manager, Microsoft has a password manager. It makes it easy for you to be able to have all your passwords in one place. And because most of the time we're all logging on from a smartphone or a computer, the password manager will automatically load your password into that login and help you log in securely. So that is another way to be able to handle password. But the most important thing is that you need to be changing your passwords regularly. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is phishing emails, text messages, and phone calls. So what is phishing? Phishing is when somebody sends you an email pretending to be, for example, Direct Express, but they are not. And what they want to do is they want to gain access to your account. So they will say something very threatening as if your account has been locked. If you don't take these steps within the next 24 hours, then it will be locked permanently, or that your account has been disabled for whatever reason. And these usually come in form of emails, text messages, and even phone calls. Direct Express will never call you or send you an email or text message requesting confidential information or personal information to log into your account. So whenever you get these emails or phone calls, no matter how good they are or no matter how believable they are, do not respond or click on it. The best thing to do is call Direct Express and tell them, hey, I received this email, I received this phone call, I received this text message about my account. Is this true? And then you're going to know whether they sent it or not. And I guarantee you, chances are Direct Express did not send it, because they would never send you an email, text message, or a phone call requesting information to log into your account. So that is tip number 3. Avoid phishing emails, phone calls, and text message. But most importantly, you need to be on the lookout for them, because they're getting very, very, very good and very convincing. And a lot of people who consider themselves very savvy people online are falling victims to these things. So make sure that you're watching out for that and you don't fall victim to that. So that is number 3. Number 4, do not use public computers to log into your account. You don't know what has been put on that computer. People will put malware and other devices that will track passwords, and then they will harvest those passwords and log into your account. So do not use public computers to log into your Direct Express account, or any confidential account for that matter, your bank account or anything else that is confidential. Do not use public computers. But when it comes to Direct Express, this is one of the ways that people are able to get access to your account, because you're using publicly available computers, putting in your confidential information, your login information, and then somebody's coming behind you who has installed something on that computer to be able to harvest all that information and use it to gain access to your confidential information. So that's number 4. And then number 5, check your transactions regularly. Log into your Direct Express account and check your transactions regularly to make sure that nothing looks funny. So you can do that easily by downloading the Direct Express mobile app, and we have a separate post video about that. So I'm going to put that in the description below. But make sure that you're periodically reviewing your Direct Express account, or even requesting a statement from Direct Express. But the easiest way is to just log into your account or download the app and review transactions periodically. What that does is that it gives you an early warning system if something is not right. And then it allows you to be able to reach out to Direct Express and get it fixed. You don't want to wait until the fraudsters have drained your account of all your money. Then you want to take action, because it takes time to clean all those things up. So you want to get ahead of it before it gets even any further or causes any more damage. So those are the 5 ways by which you can secure your Direct Express account and avoid fraud. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel for more videos like this about Social Security, disability, or Direct Express in the future. Thank you for watching.